Dear students of Greenland Public School of class 9th, you are welcome to the new class in geometry. Now I am teaching you geometry and this is the third class in geometry. So now you will see now, and whole mensuration has been taught. You will revise whole mensuration nicely. Now some of Euclid's axioms. Dear students, we have to understand about Euclid's axioms. So we can say here, things which are equal to the same thing. Things which are equal to the same thing are equal to one another. For example, if area of a triangle is equal to the area of a square, and area of a square is equal to the area of a rectangle, then we can say then area of the triangle is equal to area of the rectangle. By that way we can say, first postulate that things which are equal to the same thing are equal to one another. Now second, Euclid's second axiom you see now, if equals are added to equals, the wholes are equal. For example, if we write angle ABC is equal to PQR, then we can say here angle, and if you add x to angle ABC and x to PQR, then angle ABC plus x is equal to angle PQR plus x. So we can say here, if equals are added to equals, the wholes are equal. Now third axiom you will see now, if equals are subtracted from equals, the remainders are also equal. That is, if we take x is equal to y, and if you subtract 5 from x and 5 from y also, then you can get x minus 5 is equal to y minus 5, you can write. So here, if equal is subtracted from equals, then the remainders are also equal. Now next postulate 4 you will see now, things which coincide with one another are equal to one another. Things which coincide with one another are equal to one another. For example, if triangle ABC coincide with triangle MNP, and then triangle ABC is equal to triangle MNP, the whole is greater than the part. Here it is given, the whole is greater than the part. That is, if 5 is equal to 2 plus 3, then we can say 5 is greater than 2, 5 is greater than 3, 5 is greater than 3, 1 is greater than half. So we can say whole is greater than its part, parts. Now next postulate you will see, things which are double of the same things, things which are double of the same things are equal to one another. For example, if diameter of a circle which are double of its radius are equal, that is, diameter will be equal to double of radius, that is d is equal to 2r. If x is equal to 2y, another example I am taking, if x is equal to 2y and z is equal to 2y, then we can say x is equal to z. Things which are halves of the same things are equal to one another. What is given here? Things which are halves of the same things are equal to one another. For example, semicircles of a circle which are halves of the circle are equal to one another in every respect. Now we can say here, if equals are multiplied by equals, then their perimeters are equal. Dear students, their products are equal. If equals are multiplied by equals, then their products are equal. If x is equal to y, and if you multiply x by m and y also by m, then we can write here mx is equal to my. So we can say, if equals are multiplied by equals, then their products are equal. Next you will see ninth axioms, if equals are divided by equals, then their quotients are equal. If x is equal to y, If x is equal to y, then x by p is equal to y by p. Exam 10 you will see now. Of two quantities of same kind, the first is greater than or equal to or less than the second. This axiom is also called tractonomy law. Tractonomy law, because here it is given, if there are two quantities x and y, then there can be three conditions only. Either x is greater than y, or x is equal to y, or x is less than y. So here it is saying of two quantities of same kind, the first is greater than, equal to, or less than the second. This axiom is called trichotomy law. So we can say here, if x is greater than, if there are x and y two quantities, then either x will be greater than y, or x is equal to y, or x is less than y. So you will try to learn these postulates, or you will try to understand these postulates, and in next class I shall try to start now new chapter. Again a little bit definitions are left, so I shall discuss those all definitions, geometrical terms. After that the chapter will be started. So by now you will learn these all, revise these all by understanding. Thank you.